Hello students, welcome back to the General Science digital class. In the previous video, we learnt about nutrition, photosynthesis, transport system in plants, biological fixation of nitrogen, and types of nutrition in plants. Now, today we are going to learn about roles of some nutrients in plants and nutrition in animals. As you know, we need energy to do work. To get energy, we need food. All we eat have some nutrients. Different nutrients have different functions. Some are necessary for metabolic activities, some are necessary for production of hormones, etc. Like humans, plants also need nutrients. Now let's learn about role of nutrients and effects of their deficiency on plants. For this, come to page number 30 of your textbook. There is a table given role of nutrients and effects of their deficiency on plants. First is nitrogen. It is important component of proteins, chlorophyll and cytoplasm. Its deficiency causes retarded or stunted growth, yellowing of leaves. Second is phosphorus. It is necessary for conversion of light energy into chemical energy. Its deficiency leads to early leaf fall, late flowering, slow growth of roots. Third is potassium. It is necessary for metabolic activities. Its deficiency leads to weak stem, wilting of leaves, failure to produce carbohydrates. Fourth is magnesium. It is necessary for production of chlorophyll. Its deficiency causes slow or retarded growth, yellowing of leaves. Fifth is iron. It is necessary for production of chlorophyll. Its deficiency causes yellowing of leaves. Sixth is manganese. It is necessary for production of main plant hormones. Its deficiency leads to retarded growth, spotted leaves. Seventh is zinc. It is necessary for production of hormones and their intermediates. Its deficiency leads to retarded growth, yellowing of leaves. We have studied nutrition in plants. Now we are going to learn about nutrition in animals. It involves some steps. First is ingestion. In this step, food is taken into the body. Second step, digestion involves conversion of food into simple soluble forms. After that, absorption involves transfer of soluble food to the blood. Fourth step, assimilation, is utilization of absorbed food by cells and tissues for energy production, growth and repair. Fifth and the last step, egestion, is removal of waste products and undigested food from body. Now come to types of heterotrophic nutrition in animals. First is holozoic nutrition. Holozoic nutrition means feeding on solid food. The holozoic nutrition is a nutrition in which an organism takes the complex organic food materials into its body by the process of ingestion, which is subsequently digested and absorbed. Amoeba, frog, and human beings are examples of holozoic organisms. Here you can see amoeba. It is a unicellular animal. It doesn't have organs like hands and mouth. It takes in food through any part of the surface of its body. It moves with the help of pseudopodia. As you can see here, it is a temporary projection of cytoplasm of a cell. The food vacuoles of amoeba are rich in digestive enzymes with the help of which it digests food, breaking it into simpler substances. Then The digested food is absorbed, leaving behind the undigested materials. Then, the digested food is utilized to produce energy for the growth and development, and the undigested material is ejected out as the amoeba moves with the help of pseudopodia. Holozoic organisms can be divided into three types, that is, herbivores, carnivores, and omnivores. Herbivores, the organisms that feed on plants, for example, cows, buffaloes, deer, elephants. Carnivores, these animals feed on other animals for their food, for example, lions, tigers, and leopards are carnivores. Third one is omnivores. Organisms that feed on both plants and other animals are called omnivores. For example, cockroaches, pigs, chimpanzees, and humans, etc. Some of the organisms around us perform the function of cleaning and conserving the environment by act of feeding themselves. These are scavengers and decomposers. Scavengers obtain their food from dead bodies of animals, for example, vulture, crow, and mammals. Decomposers are some microbes which obtain their food by decomposing the dead bodies of organisms or other material. Now here you can see the images of housefly, spider, and ants. These are termed as saprozoic feeders. They absorb liquid organic substances from the environment to feed themselves. This mode of nutrition is called saprozoic nutrition. Have you ever seen small animals on the bodies of animals like dogs and buffaloes or humans? Which are those small animals? Yes, ticks, lices, bugs, etc. These small animals are known as parasites. A parasite is an organism that lives on the body surface or inside the body of other organism. Parasites are of two types, ectoparasites and endoparasites. An ectoparasite lives on the surface of its host. For example, ticks and lices. An endoparasite lives within the host's body. For example, tapeworm and roundworm. The nutrition in which a parasite lives on the surface of its host is called ectoparasitic nutrition, and the nutrition in which a parasite lives within the host body is called endoparasitic nutrition. Now let's revise what we have learned in this lesson. Nutrients in plants and animals. Nutrients are of two types, macronutrients and micronutrients. Macronutrients required by living organism in large quantity, example carbohydrates, fats, proteins. Micronutrients required by living organisms in very small quantity, examples minerals and vitamins. After that, nutrition in plants. It is of three types, autotrophic nutrition, symbiotic nutrition and heterotrophic nutrition. Heterotrophic nutrition is further classified into three types, insectivorous, saprophytic and parasitic. After that, types of nutrition in animals. It is classified into three types, holozoic, saprozoic and parasitic. Holozoic is further classified into herbivores, carnivores, omnivores, scavengers and decomposers. Parasitic is further classified into two types, endoparasitic and ectoparasitic. Steps in nutrition. There are 5 steps in nutrition: ingestion, digestion, absorption, assimilation, and egestion. Thank you, students. Read the lesson thoroughly and mark the important points. Stay healthy, stay safe.